evening, my beauties, from Disney's Hollywood Studios. I haven't been here in a while, but also Chris is here. It's just us having a nice little bros night out, evening out, I don't know. We're here not for anything special, nothing Hollywood Studio specific. We're here to talk about a lot of things that have been going on over the past few weeks. As you know, I've been gone for about 2 weeks now, which is pretty crazy. So we're gonna be talking about all that's been going on in this vlog. So if y'all enjoyed today's vlog, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell. So let's waste no time whatsoever. Let's head on in and have some fun. Now, another thing too is that it is busy, like busy. Busy to the point where no one really wants to be here. But now I think the first thing that needs to be talked about, and probably the most important thing that needs to be talked about, is where have I been these past 2 to 3 weeks? Well, you wanna get in here for this? I'm sure a lot of you guys have been curious as to, you know, why they've been in my vlogs over the past 6 months. I'm sure some of you guys are thinking like, oh, are you guys not roommates? Well, as of how long has it been? Like 5 days now? We, alongside Nakai and Ali, are officially roommates. That's pretty crazy.
Especially the move.
Yes, the move. That is something that we will talk about later, and just given how stressful it is, we're trying to not think about it right now because, again, very stressful. Right now, we're happy. We're still tired. Definitely still tired, but we're still trying to process the fact that, you know, we're still roommates. But that essentially is what I have been working on over these past few weeks. And I've been trying to keep it a little bit of a secret, even though I'm sure a lot of you guys, again, we're probably already thinking like, oh yeah, they're probably roommates over the past like maybe 6 months or so since we started hanging out on a regular. But yes, as of this past Friday, it is official. Now, I think the next thing we need to talk about, which is, I would say just as important, is what have I been doing in terms of my Disney life? Well, as I'm sure some of you guys may know from a while back, I talked about how I was planning on coming back to Disney. Well, as of January 3rd, I have since been back with Disney. Now, I'm not gonna tell you guys which position I'm in. If you guys want to try to go and find me, you're more than welcome to. I can't stop you guys, but mainly for their security reasons, I'm not going to disclose my location because I'm in a bit more of an open location compared to working in attractions. Now, in terms of the job itself, I absolutely love it. I am so grateful, so beyond blessed to be in this position. I absolutely love it. Getting to do what I do every other day, oh, I absolutely love it. I could not be happier with the role that I'm in now. In terms of that, in terms of why I haven't really been vlogging, is because at the moment, my schedule is kind of all over the place because I'm basically rebuilding my life from the ground up with this new job. Because I said before, I never plan on going back to attractions. So I'm basically treating my new time with Disney as if it is my first time with Disney. I'm not treating it as if I'm a returning cast member. I am treating it as if I'm a brand new cast member working at Disney for the first time. So just bear with me over the next few weeks. I know things are gonna be a little bit crazy, but I promise you guys, we are going to continue to be vlogging. I promise. And plus, now that us and the other two are officially roommates, there's a whole lot more we can do. And the biggest thing with that being, because we all live together, we're gonna try to do some at-home vlogs. We have a few ideas as to what we wanna do, mainly in terms of live streaming. Obviously, we play video games, we play Mario Kart, Mario Party, we play a lot of video games every now and then. So honestly, a video game live stream, a Mario Party live stream, with how chaotic we are with that game, yeah, that'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's not pretty at times.
All I'm gonna say is that right now, in this present moment, even though there's a lot going on, I'm happy. I'm a lot happier than I was even just a month ago. This is honestly the happiest I've been since living down here.
Minus Friday into Saturday,
well,
4 a.m.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. So do y'all remember that nice little construction that's been going on in Grand Avenue for the past few months? Well, this is what it turned out to be. It is literally just a snack stand. Literally pretzels, churros, alcohol, I assume. I don't really know how I feel about it, at least in terms of the color scheme. It does not fit. Like, I can see there's some specialty items going on, which is pretty cool. But at the same time, it's just kind of there. Like, this would make more sense at the front entrance because it literally has the same color scheme as the stuff in the front entrance.
It fits better with the Streets of America.
Yeah.
That's still trying to be here.
Yeah.
But it isn't.
Yeah. You guys remember Streets of America?
I mean, just looking up there, we have candy painted cinnamon rolls, bouncin' mini churros, regular mini churros. Basically, all of the primary Disney snacks are sold here, which is nice. So if you don't really know what you want to get, or if there's a place that you're trying to find basically everything, this is definitely that place. But again, it just doesn't really work here.
Now, as we walk through an unsurprisingly busy Toy Story Land, let's talk about where the vlogs are at now. Because I know I've been slacking a lot recently, but again, that's just from working at Disney. Again, my schedule is all over the place, and I do apologize about that. In terms of what I plan on doing with the vlogs this year, I am going to be changing up some stuff. We're still going to be going to the theme parks, but I think now that we're all living together, there's a lot more access as to what we can do. It's not to say that we had to plan stuff, but nowadays it's like we don't really need to. There's always at least 1 or 2 people at home at a time. So literally, if we want to be spontaneous about something, there's a good chance that we can do that. And that's where the vlogs are going to come into play. Because like I said, we're going to try and do some at-home vlogs. We're going to try and branch out to other areas of Orlando and see what there is.
Traveling involved this year.
Yeah, yes, that is the biggest thing that we are doing this year is traveling. In fact, there's a very special thing we're doing. Oh my gosh, when is it? Like less than 2 months now? Now I think the more important thing in terms of traveling that we're doing this year is Disneyland. As you guys know, I've never been to Disneyland. These guys have been to Disneyland quite a bit.
4 times in just over a year.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, but again, I've never been to Disneyland. So that is the one thing, the main thing that we are going to be covering this year. First one being with D23 Expo. I've always wanted to go to D23. We are, of course, going to D23. I can assure you that as soon as tickets go out, we are buying them. I don't care how long we have to wait in the queue. We are getting tickets. We are planning this thing. We are doing it. And then the next thing with Disneyland is
Oogie Bash again.
Yes, we are going to be trying Oogie Boogie Bash. A lot of people say that Oogie Boogie Bash is loads better than Mickey's Not So Scary. Okay.
Yeah.
Just from him shaking his head like that, I will agree with him on that, even though again, I've never done that. But that is another thing that we are gonna try and do this year, which I'm very, very excited about. I think at least since living down here, I've grown to love Halloween season. Obviously, Halloween Horror Nights, you know how I love that.
Season?
Basically at this point, because you know, Halloween in August, why not? Another thing, I would say at this point, a minor thing that I want to talk about is the camera setup. As you guys know, I've been rocking a Canon setup for quite a while now. I've been using Canon for about maybe 6, 7 years at this point, basically since I started vlogging. Anyways, am I still in the process of switching to Sony? Yes, but at the same time, I'm not really too worried about it right now because I just have a whole lot of other things on my plate to where this setup is still a perfectly viable one, but at the same time, as much as I would like to switch, I don't think now is a good time to do it. I would say at least by the time summer rolls around, I think we'll be ready to.
You know what we also need to film is some merchandise. So let's see, is there anything? Anything? Oh, is this new? I don't think I've seen this one. The graphic is a little bit small and it's probably like $30. I mean, I like the graphic. It's very, very small. Like it probably looks bigger on camera, but yeah, it's basically the size of my hand.
You have Cars Land stuff.
At Walt Disney World.
Like, don't get me wrong, Cars Land is probably the most detailed land Disney's ever done, but it's also not here.
Whoa! Oh man.
So yeah, those
that is nice.
Those are finally back.
Wow. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's a very thick shirt though. I wonder who we should get this shirt for.
Dear Lord.
Oh look, it's Kermit.
Why does he look like he's stuffed?
Literally or figuratively?
Wow, you know, just a crisp 105-minute wait for Tower, huh?
The Twilight Zone. You are about to discover what lies beyond the fifth dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of your imagination, in the Tower of Terror.
something to think about. I don't even remember the last time I filmed Fantasmic. Last time I actually watched Fantasmic was maybe a month ago now. It's definitely been a while since I actually filmed Fantasmic, so y'all are in for a real treat tonight. Something that I should have mentioned is that we are actually here for the first show, not the second show, which we normally do. Yeah, it'd be a little busy tonight.
Like, we're in the back part,
Yeah.
behind the walking section, so
Yeah.
the video may not be as great.
Well,
but
I mean, I think we can pull it off, but yeah, it'd be a little busy tonight.
People, I guess, can't live like that. We all must pay a price. To be safe, we lose our chance of ever knowing what's around the river bend, waiting just around the river bend.
Must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. It must be swift as the coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon.
One jump ahead of the hitman, one hit ahead of the flock. I think I'll take a stroll around the block.
Hey, he's over there! Come on, this way! Let's go!
Here it goes, better put my head down, watch me, I'm gliding.
Okay, I'm fine, fine.
I'm cool.
I'm fine.
So, Mickey's thoughts arose so noble. Oh, you'll love this. One more thing.
Alrighty, my beauties. Well, first off, I do apologize for that Fantasmic footage.
Yeah.
I know, it was terrible. I tried to get as much as I could, even with the 70 to 200.
Busy.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it was...
Standing room only, people on top of us, even when we were sitting down. Like,
Yeah, like that is the busiest Fantasmic show I've ever seen, ever been a part of, period.
Since it reopened. So.
Regardless, I hope y'all enjoy this little vlog, and I'm going to once again invite you guys to join us on this new journey of roommatehood, vloghood, everything.
Travel.
Yes, travelhood. Now, as always, if y'all enjoyed today's vlog, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.
I'm
If you
not
haven't
gonna do
already,
the ding-ding-ding, yeah.
if you haven't already, make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok for all the behind the scenes action. Alrighty, my beauties, we love y'all. Take care, and we'll see y'all next time.